Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Dark Souls Remastered. In the last episode, we came down to the bottom of Blighttown, and I forgot that I don't have enough money to buy any of Shiva of the East's items, but at least I showed you that Shiva does move down here, and then he will sell you things. So this is a place to go to if you want some really interesting weapons, basically. And now I will show you a very cool mechanic of if you use a homeward bone, you will go to the last bonfire rested no matter where it's at, which means when we use this, we are going to go all the way back above the armor smith Andre, which is actually perfect because we literally need to go right there to Sen's Fortress. So how great is that? Okay, so I think we're fully prepared at the moment, which actually sucks quite a bit because we have no humanity. Man, we had so much and now we have none. It's really sad. 5 Estus Flasks is probably not going to do it. But at least we can get started. Let's go ahead and attune magic as well. This is not something that I've shown you, but basically, you can see because of our attunement over on the right, our attunement stat, which is going to stay at 11 because I'm not going to use spells at all, really. We can equip only one spell, which we're going to go ahead and do. And there's some things that we can do. We don't have enough faith to cast this, I suppose. Poison Mist makes a Poison Mist, as you might imagine. I don't know if it's too helpful against enemies. In fact, I don't think it's helpful at all, really. Power Within, like I said, you get a bit of a damage boost, but you take damage over time, and I'm just not used to using it. This would be a very bad spell for me to use personally. I would probably get killed all the time. Heal doesn't work because we don't have enough. Actually, this one we don't have enough sorcery. This one we don't have enough faith. So we kind of have to see what we can and cannot use. It looks like literally the only thing is Poison Mist or Power Within. So we're going to go ahead and equip Poison Mist. And now if we switch over to the Pyromancy Glove, we can cast it. And that's pretty neat. Although, like I said, I'm not sure if it has really too much of a... I'm not sure if it's really too helpful. I think that's an ability that people try to use in PvP. And it's really kind of hard. Remember the frogs using all their mist? How easy it was to kind of avoid and get out of. I think it's the same thing for poison, because it doesn't just instantly poison them. It slowly starts to fill their poison meter, and nobody stays in it that long, as far as I can tell. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, here we go. This is Sen's Fortress. This is a section of the game that probably makes a lot of new players cry, and I'm going to be honest and upfront right at the start. I get turned around by labyrinths so easily, and it's almost as if it's a blind playthrough. I'm going to tell you that, even though I've been through this many times. I'm going to tell you right now, if I get lost or if I, don't go through this quickly or anything like that, yeah, I'm taking my time. You'll see why I'm going to take my time in a second. And yeah, we also are trying to get every item in here, so keep that in mind. So I'm not sure how many episodes Sen's Fortress is going to take. Well, there you go, right off the bat. Okay, I'm actually going to return and use this bonfire real quick because I pretty much can't afford to... This is really bad to only have 5 Estus Flasks. I can't believe we have, like, no humanity. We've had no humanity for so long. Okay, so, yeah, that's your first little taste of what's to come. See, right off the bat, I forgot that there was a freaking arrow trap. Literally right at the start. I don't know how I forgot that since it's right at the start, but I need to be very careful here. In fact, it might be good to switch over to an actual shield. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this safe, and I'm going to switch to an actual physical blocking shield, like the Crest Shield. And I think we don't have a fast roll. Oh, we still do. Perfect. Okay, so this is a really good tip for this area. Yeah, shields are going to help you quite a bit. Now, to start off, we've got 2 of these really creepy soldiers. And I think they will either activate or get hit by the arrow trap as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm just going to go for some backstabs here. Play this really safe. What's our damage looking like? I don't think we fully killed him. Oh! Okay. They're both very low. Down goes that guy. Oh! He broke my stamina. Alright. This is going to really suck with only 5 Estus Flasks. But we'll try to make it work. Man Serpent Greatsword. Okay, so yes, if you couldn't tell, this is a Man Serpent. Okay, so there's lots of things to find. Thought you could break those statues. There's lots of things to find in Sen's Fortress. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay, and we have to make sure that we get all of it. So like I said, if I take this slow, just keep in mind it's the best way to take this. We're already down to 4, which is not good. But let's move on. So yeah, great tip for this area is always have your shield out and just take it slow. And you're probably understanding at this point that this is the trap zone. This is the area with all the traps, and it's just sort of like a gauntlet. And generally, I'm pretty good with it, honestly. Generally, I'm pretty good, but not with finding literally every item. So yeah, down there is a Titanite demon. Remember that guy? We killed one of them in the at the entrance to Darkroot Basin. Yeah, even though it looks like he's not even on a surface, he is, and you can kill him. But we're gonna hold off on that. Okay, so these things will knock you down to where he's at, and they have a very weird hitbox, so you have to be very, very careful. And I do believe... Oh, right. Yeah, and if it wasn't enough, by the way, there's something firing things at you the whole time. So you want to, I think, kind of stay in this... Oh, God! Off to not a great start. Man, he's not even getting stunned. Okay, alright. So yeah, this guy's really annoying, of course. Dude! Oh, he needs to die. Yeah, it's probably time to switch weapons. This thing is losing its effectiveness already. Okay, so something is firing. That guy up there is firing some sort of electrical bolt. So yeah, a good place to fight this guy is right under this bridge. Okay. We got one more of these here. Yeah, so, yeah, seriously, if it wasn't challenging enough, you've also got creatures throwing magic at you. Okay. Moving right along. I'm going to take this, I think, pretty linearly to start. Just so that I don't get too turned around. Illusory wall ahead. I think that's a lie. There is an illusory wall in here, if I remember right, but I don't think it's here. Okay, so, also, okay, here's another tip. You can utilize a bow to take down some of these enemies. And I don't normally do that, but I might start. Just to keep this playthrough moving. So let's equip the longbow. We do have some arrows. We're gonna two-hand it like... Nope, we're gonna switch over to two-hand it. And then if we go like this guy will constantly be throwing stuff at me, so we have to dodge the electrical arrows. Perfect! Now, yeah, that's why I generally don't use... Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna do this. I just wanted to show that you can use that. And let's switch back over to the Pyromancy Flame. So we're gonna try to just get close to him, switch back to our other weapon, get close to him. And not get hit by this stuff. Okay. Now he's going to get a little angry. But we can just block him. Come on. What? Ugh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yes, turn your back to me. That's perfect. Thank you. Yes, please. One more. Thank you. Okay. No! Jesus. I stood on the... Okay. I'm a little out of practice with Sen's Fortress if it wasn't obvious. Okay, then. Well, this should be a normal chest. Large Titanite shard. Cool. Now, is this... I think that is it, but keep in mind, you can also be dropping off to the sides of these areas, if it wasn't clear, to get some of the items further down there, which I might do it off camera. I'm not exactly sure just yet. Sen's Fortress is just kind of like Blighttown in that it's a really annoying area to pick up. Okay, that guy's down there, and he's sleeping, by the way. Really annoying area to pick up all the... Hey, what's up? Really annoying area to pick up all of the items. Okay, let's see. I don't remember if there's something really bad. Oh. Are you the guy that just got hit by the boulder? Man, we are not stunning these people. They have high poise. Wow. Okay, we got to be very careful then. Attack and block. Attack and block. Regenerate our stamina. Okay, if we can kick him off. No! Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right. Not good. Down to one Estus Flask already. Okay, this guy here. Gonna go ahead and attack. Yeah, we are really not stunning these guys. I didn't realize they had such high poise. Generally, backstabs are good for these fellas. Problem, of course, is that you're always in a very tight spot. Okay, down he goes. Now, it would seem like there's an illusory wall there, but there's not. but there is something that we can do with that wall a little bit later on. Okay, there's a couple more Titanite demons. Yeah, if one wasn't enough, I think that's 2 down there. Alright, so far so good. Not really, but, you know. So, that guy exists just to give you a little hint that, hey, there's going to be some giant-ass boulders rolling your way. And, yeah, probably a good idea to not get hit by them. Now, I think we can go down there. Yes, I do remember this. Okay, so we're going to wait for this boulder to go by again. Okay, and now we're going to head down here. And there is a little secret path over here. And I think that's it. But we got a couple of fellas here, so be very, very, very careful. We don't want to aggro all of them. And this guy is fighting me in a really annoying spot. Okay, what's his health at? Good. Alright, so now we know that we can get a backstab and then immediately do a two-handed attack, and it's going to work. Alright. Let me get a backstab on you, buddy. Okay, press Y to switch over to two-handed. Remember to lock on again, and then charge in R2. Boom. Okay. That went pretty well. And now straight ahead, you might notice a familiar face. And something that is very welcome in this very, very challenging area. It's Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Okay, give me more than that, buddy. I've traversed very dangerous areas to be here.
Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Hopefully, Siegmeyer, if I remember right.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
And also, he'd have the slowest roll by far.
Perhaps I could try. Bah.
Okay, and one more just to make sure.
Perhaps I.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Also, up there, you can see that there is an item, which we will, of course, get. You can barely see the top of it. Okay, let's return back to the boulder. I think we will be fast enough, but we only have one Estus flask left, so obviously we're just not in generally a good position. We need to run up and then over to the left, back into the little alcove. And I think the ball has a very weird hitbox, so keep that in mind. Don't even try getting close to it because it will hit you. Now we're gonna let it roll, and then we are going to go for it. Okay, yeah, you just have enough time up here. And there is, unfortunately, another one of these guys, but we can kind of bait him out into being over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we can deal some damage to him as well. And hasta la vista. Alright, so there's a fog door here, but we're going to continue up the boulder's path. And do we drop down from here? I forget. Don't have much time to consider it. Okay, remember, there's always, like, danger of, there's always danger of arrow traps and things. Okay, we're gonna open this chest. Ring of Steel Protection, nice. I think that's just a ring that boosts defense, not that great. Ring of Poise is a far better defensive ring as far as I can tell. And I don't remember exactly where the illusory wall is, so I'm just gonna be hitting some random areas. I don't think it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's not in here, in fact. But like I said, Sen's Fortress is the area that has the lapses in my understanding because I'm just so used to, I'm just so focused on surviving, obviously. Okay, so now we're going to run back down. Now, how do we get down there? Can we get down there from up here? Where is the item? There it is. Okay. We can, in fact, jump down there to get that item, and we are going to... This might be the only way. We're going to take falling damage, unfortunately. Oh, not that much, though. Okay, so we get the Shotel, which is a weapon that those magic-using Cobra enemies are using. Okay, and we're back down here. Okay, Siegmeyer still says the same things, and now we can finally go through that fog door now that we have everything in this particular area. Okay, so obviously, again, we're going to wait. By the way, of course, the Grass Crest Shield helps out here because of the stamina regeneration. And yeah, don't be cocky and try to run through both areas. This is not your grandma's game where you can do that. You can get through the whole platforming sections in one go, or the whole, you know, the whole little areas like this. Nope, the whole little cycle-based areas, you have to actually wait because yeah, this is Dark Souls. Or maybe you can make it. I don't know. It's up to you to try it. All right, we're gonna go through here, and if I'm right, oh, actually, I'm not right, so I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Okay. So, there's a guy getting ahead of himself. We're going to let him run into the bigger area so that we can backstab him. We can also parry him, I believe, but that is something that I'm not going to try. I'm going to try to be very, 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 very safe. If we could make it to a little bastion of hope before we use our last Estus Flask, that would be great. Although, obviously, very difficult as well. And I'm getting a phone call that might be important, so I will see you guys in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry about that. That was an important phone call relating to my house that I did need to answer. I wasn't sure when they were going to call me back. Anyways, moving right along. Okay. Let's take this slow. Let's take this slow. And let's take this safe. Again, just hitting random walls. I do believe the one that is actually illusory is obvious. Man, look at all these bloodstains of people that have died. right when this boulder falls on them. Yeah, you can see why you wouldn't know about it, right? Okay, so we've got some options here. We've got a little bit of time to look at our options here. There comes the boulder. Now, I think if I remember right, we want to head up here and jump to something. Yep, take a look at that. Okay. Oh, no. Relax. Okay, good. Yeah. I remember there was some sort of thing that we could get up here. And indeed, the large soul of the proud knight. We kill that little fella. Okay, we've got a three-way split path, it would seem. We can go this way, which I think I'm going to, just because... Okay, is this the room that I'm thinking it is? I don't actually know where this leads. And I don't want to trap myself, but I think I'm going to fall down it. Okay, we got one fella over there. That's totally fine. Give him some time to catch up if he can, or if he can't. These enemies don't seem to be the brightest. Okay, what is down there, first of all? You can see there's an item, and there's another Titanite demon. Yeah, I'm not sure how many there are down there, but there are a lot. I know that much. Okay, this guy's just doing his own thing. We'll let him do that. I don't want to go down there. That seems like a very bad idea. Don't tell me I have to go down there. That would suck. Oh, are we on the first level again? Well, there's a fella down there. Huh. I have no idea where we are at the moment. I'm getting a little bit turned around, but we got the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring, which if we take a look at it, I believe, I forget what this one does. It's something that I don't normally do, though. Use. Where it produces no sound whatsoever. That's right. So yeah, so that's the common misconception, is that the, no. I must be playing a game where the X button is utilized a lot. I was recently playing Resident Evil 2 on stream, and X is to reload when I'm idling and I'm just not doing anything. So I think that's why I pressed X right there, and I kind of just screwed myself over because I didn't need to heal that tiny little bit. So that really sucks, and now we have no healing whatsoever. So basically, the rest of this has to be perfect, which, spoiler alert, it's probably not going to be. Okay, so this must be the other side of the entrance, I believe. Yeah, so we'll have to retrace our steps a bit. Yep, this is where the guy was firing some stuff at me. You can see there's an item over there in the window down there. Okay, this might be a blessing in disguise, though. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so this is where the boulder was. And you can also go down there. Did we go down there? Yeah, because that's where the sleeping fellow was. But you can continue to drop, too. That's why this is just so incredibly confusing. So we're going to have to wait for the boulder to come. Why would it stop? We must have stepped on something that changes its route, which I didn't even realize was a mechanic, I don't think. Huh. Okay, well, here we are. We're back here. Yeah, this pressure plate right here. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, I thought that might have changed the boulder's route, but I was wrong. All right, so this is where the boulder comes slamming in. Did it change again? I'm scared to go out there. No, yeah, see? Okay, so let's run up. I think this might be a mistake. I don't think we can... Oh, God, this was a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop down. Where is the drop down, man? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, all right, all right. Go! Jesus. Okay, that was a little scary. All right, anyways, moving on. Okay. In this room. Now, what is this doing? That's some sort of mechanism, obviously. It's an elevator leading somewhere. There's... Somebody had an unfortunate accident on it, as you can see. So this is a little bit scary here. I'm going to try something, I think, and it's probably not going to work. So, take a look at this chest. Do you see how its chain over to the right is straight? Well, just letting you know, all of the other chests that we've opened that have just had items inside, they've been looped around in a circle. This one, however, is straight. This one is different. I'm going to do this. How do I actually do this? I'm forgetting at the moment. I thought it was X. No. Oh my gosh, how do I actually cast a sorcery or something? It's been forever. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to do that. If I'm in here, does this poison me as well? No. Okay. Yeah, check this out. Okay, so this chest... the chest got poisoned. Isn't that kind of weird? Now, I didn't even know this was a tactic. I just wanted to try it out. I didn't take Poison Mist for this specific reason. I just want to try it out. And it looks like it actually does work. I wonder if it stacks. That's the question. Yeah, so I'm pressing RB, basically, once we have our Pyromancy Flame out. So it looks like it's taking 3 damage, you know, per tick. And it looks like, you know, putting the poison on does not stack it. Okay, but this is a way to do it, I guess. Anyways, I think you can probably realize by now that this is not what it seems to be. In fact, it is a mimic, one of the creepiest creatures in this game by far. Look at this thing. And it has the weirdest little movesets ever. Okay, so there's a couple of things with these mimics. First of all, obviously, it wants to kill you. Okay, well, that was the case of the camera really destroying me there. Honestly, I don't even think that was my fault. Seriously, like, I was locking on to the mimic, and it kind of just made me freak out, and, like, you know, he kind of shoved me into the hole. That really, really, really sucks. I will return to where we were, and I will see you guys in a second. Ouch. Alright, so we actually got back to this spot right here of little to no difficulty, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep moving. This is actually really good because we already have 5 Estus Flasks, again, which is going to help us out immensely. Now, is this boulder coming again or not, or is it just stuck to where it was before? I don't know, because I feel like the second I walk out, it's going to come out. But I think, yeah, the trajectory has been changed. Oh, wait, which means we need to go talk to Siegmeyer, if I remember right. I think he might be gone, though. Hopefully that's not messed up. But yeah, we did reverse the trajectory, and Siegmeyer is over there. Okay, this is good. This is actually good. So all of that was planned, if you couldn't tell. Let's take care of this guy first. I would like to backstab him off of the ledge. That'd be pretty neat. But it's not going to happen. Okay, so yeah, we did change the trajectory of the boulder somehow. We must have hit, like, a pressure plate or something. Okay, so he still thinks he can't do it. Alright, so there must be some other way. There must be something else that we have to do for this particular part of Siegmeyer's quest. But nevertheless, this is actually probably pretty good because I don't think we could have gotten to the top of Sen's Fortress with the 5 Estus Flasks. But now, since I was able to run past most of those enemies, we can quickly get back to where we were. And now we'll have a lot of healing as well. Okay, so let's make sure that we go where we want to go at this point in time. Totally planned there. Okay, this guy's going to come through, and I think he might activate the pressure plate, or does he not? Alright, let's quickly dispatch of this fella. See you later. Okay, does he drop anything? Because he does drop his weapons. Alright, we're remembering the boulder that's in this next room here. this boulder right here. And I kind of want to do run up. I don't remember. Well, here we go. Boom! Okay. All right. Now this. Okay, this is where it gets really confusing. So you can see the boulders are being loaded from the top here, right? And then they get launched out in a direction. Now, I'm not entirely sure what changed the direction originally. But you can see it's now going over there to the right. So, we've got a big-ass lever here that will, of course, if you're not putting 2 and 2 together, change the direction of the boulder. So this is our chance to kind of look at where we have and have not been. Remember this guy down here? This was the little fella that was sleeping. Well, we're about to ruin his day entirely. You can probably guess what's going to happen. So I think if we rotate it this way... Okay. Now we're gonna let it go once more because he might not be fully dead, and we might as well make use of the environment when we can. So not only is that going to take care of that... Oh, wow. This guy is... Man, these guys are burly. Alright, let's see. Is he still alive? Is he still getting hit by the boulder? Yep. It looks like one more is what it's going to be to... What it's going to take. Which is nuts. And finally. And we get the souls from that too, if it wasn't clear. Okay, now we're going to shift it back to where it was. And you'll notice the boulder's very nice and it doesn't move when we're moving it. Okay, so we have some paths to explore here, obviously. First, we're going to go up here, I guess. And see where this place leads. Okay, so that must be some sort of shortcut that I'm not remembering, but it doesn't open from this side, so we'll have to go to the other side to get that one. We also need to go down there, because there's a new path that's been opened. Okay, this one is open, though. And where does this lead? You can see that the door seems to have been ripped off. So this is the elevator that we saw earlier. And is this the stop of it? Oh, right. Okay, I'm very, very glad I did not get on that. So as you can see, there's spikes at the top, and it'll go all the way up. That's just, come on, man. Like, really? That's just mean. That's just really, really mean. Okay, let's return back over here, and I think we will explore that new area. Although we're going to have to get back up to the boulder after this. Okay, so we're going to drop down here. And now this whole path has been opened here, as you can see. And that's very good, because there's some stuff that we want to do. Okay, that door is locked. That door is locked. This door is locked. That door is broken. And over here...
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Okay, so this is Big Hat Logan. This was the little sorceress that we rescued. This was his mentor that he's been talking about so much, and we do, of course, want to free him. However, we don't have the key, and I'm forgetting if this is or is not one of the things that the master key opens. If so, that's a really good use of it, because obviously... Oh, come on, not even anything? Obviously, yeah, you don't know where the key is at this point, and I don't remember. We will get it, of course, eventually. Liar ahead, be wary of front, praise the sun. Yes, indeed, praise the sun, okay. Yeah, in fact, I forget how to, I think you have to have the orange soapstone out, and you can rate the messages. So that was the start, that's where we started, and yeah, there's nothing over here. So we will need to return to get the cage key, and it'll open up all of these cages. And there's 3 uses for that as far as I remember. The main one, of course, being to rescue Big Hat Logan. Now, unfortunately, we are in a different area now, and we need to get back to where we were. Okay, this is easy. I remember where this is. So yeah, the boulder. Oh god, don't tell me that I switched it over to this area. Please, 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 no. Looks like I didn't. Thank god. Oh my... Dude. Biggest jump scare in the game so far. Jesus. Alright, there's a pressure plate here, remember? Okay, now is this boulder coming down this way or not? It looks like it's not. It sounds like it's not. Okay, see. Oh, God. Yep. Okay, just that backstep is going to make me have to wait again now. Oh, my God. Okay, because we need to get a running start, basically. So. Wow, I just said that the grass... Okay, then. Yep, like I said, the boulder hitboxes are nuts. And also, I remembered, I was mentioning the Grass Crest Shield, and I realize now that I'm not even using the Grass Crest Shield, I'm using the Crest Shield, so. But yeah, the Grass Crest Shield is something that's good for this. Okay, and there we go. Alright, so let's see. So we've already rotated it down there. Now we gotta see where this leads. It should, yeah, this one's just the top of where Siegmeyer's at. And I thought you do something with the boulder and then Siegmeyer has a different dialogue, but maybe not. So we've already had it go this way. We've already had it go that way. Now there's two other paths. This way, which I don't think does anything, actually. But I'm going to check just in case. I'm going to check it just in case. Okay, so now it's going to launch out that window. And does that actually do anything? Yeah, I didn't think so. It doesn't even break the bridge or anything. Okay, so now I think that's where you want to put it, because now that's kind of out of everybody's way, and it's not blocking the three paths that we've been utilizing. Okay, so that's good. Now, we've got so many different paths to take at the moment. This was the one that led down into the, yeah, that little guy down there, and then the item, whatever item that we grabbed. Before we do that, I wonder if we can get the bonfire in this very episode. Huh, I wonder if that's a pressure plate. Seems like it was. Okay, yeah, let's try to make the goal of this particular episode to get the bonfire. Obviously, tons and tons of cleanup that I'm going to have to do in this particular area, which I might just do off camera because, seriously, as you can tell, it's just a very, very, very butt-clenching area overall. Especially this part right here. By the way, if you get knocked out, if you get hit by one of these, it's not even that you... It's not even that you die, it's just that you, obviously... You get knocked off to the sides. So let's see. I'm trying to look at the cycle here. That's the bigger one, right? And then this is the smaller one? Yeah. So then this is the bigger one. This is when we want to go. And I do believe it's at the same exact time. Right there, right? So then this... No, now it seems like it's the same. My mind might just be... That's the slower one. And then that's... That... Well, it might just be the exact same thing. Okay, so after this one, I'm going to go. Okay. So yeah, just need to time it, and then we can look over the sides here. Oh, wait, before we do that. Gotta make sure that there's nothing firing anything at you. Yeah. No! I thought that there wasn't, but there was. Okay, let's kill this guy first. Alright, come on, buddy. Get into the main room. Come on, I can't do much with you over here. Stop! He really doesn't want to get out of that area. That's okay. I can wait. I really just want to parry him because that's the easy way to do it, but I am not taking any chances. Come on, dude. Get into the room. Yeah, Dark Souls enemies just love to stay in those little tiny spots. Can I get a backstab on this guy? My God. I'm like getting right behind him, literally. Okay. All right. Down goes that guy. Let's go over here. Need jumping off. Yeah, well, I don't remember where this actually goes. It looks like we will live if we fall down there. But I am going to say no for the time being. Like I said, our main goal is finding that bonfire. Okay, let's go over here. There's a bloodstain, so we're going to be careful. Okay, yeah, it sounded like this guy was running after me now. These guys are not that great up close. Their strength is, of course, the ranged magic. Okay, we got yet another guy guarding an item. Now, that's a big jump from my big boy. Alright. Another really annoying place to fight one of these guys. But we can just clip into his backstab hitbox. And then two-hand, and then R2. See you later, bitch. Okay. He's guarding this, the large Titanite shard, two of them in fact, which is actually pretty good because if you remember, I think we need large Titanite shards to upgrade our weapon further. Okay. Now we are going upstairs. And and we're still being very, very careful. There are bloodstains everywhere, but I think that's just because people were... What is that noise? Look at this guy. Is there anything I can... Jeez, there's not too much I can do outside of... And there's no way to clear him out, is there? From down here. I guess not. Yeah, there's not too much I can do outside of shooting him with a million arrows, which would take forever. If we get hit with our shield, since this is not a magic shield... Man, what an annoying dude. Okay, you know what? I think I am going to kill him. What's our best bow combination? Let's take a look. Might be the crossbow. Let's see. Heavy crossbow, light crossbow, and longbow. Let's go for the heavy crossbow. Looks like we can wield it. And then these are bolts, and we have heavy bolts. Perfect. All right. So now we can two-hand, and we can lock onto him. We need to lock onto him like that, and then now we're locked on. And then now we just press, I believe, RB. Kind of after he throws one of those, though. Yeah, that doesn't even do... Yeah, that still doesn't even do any damage. Okay, well, if we can knock him into the alcove at least. Okay, you're seeing how ranged attacks are done. Heavy crossbows are basically like on one horizontal plane, whereas the bows you can fire in a whole variety of ways. In fact, I'll show you that. If we go to the longbow and then take those bolts off, actually keep the bolts on, and what other arrows do we have? Feather arrows just go farther. Oh, and they have more damage too, but we're going to save the feather arrows. Now we can two-hand this. We can hold LB to kind of auto-target, or manually target, I should say. Come on, man. Okay, and then we can do this. Unfortunately, he's blocked with his range stuff, but we can hit him like this. So yeah, this is a tactic that you can do, but obviously, as you can see, they really reduce arrow effectiveness in this game, since you can obviously cheese literally everything pretty much with arrows, and they don't want you playing like that, obviously, so arrows deal very little damage. It's mainly for stuff like this, where you can take out a douchebag like this guy and not have to worry about it. Okay, so let's re-equip our Gargoyle Tail Axe and our Pyromancy Flame. And there might be even more I don't remember in this particular area, so we're going to be very careful here. We are so close. We are so, so close. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Okay. And then this one. Okay, it seems like we want to go at this point right here, so I'm just going to get ready. That point right there, right? Yeah, so it goes like that. And then it goes like this. Oh, that was close. You see, they really do not give you much time at all. All right, so we're getting close here. Just want to see where this stuff leads. We can also drop down there, which is fine. Try kicking. Yeah, because they want... yeah, exactly, because you can kick him off the ledge, like so. Try kicking. Yes, indeed. Great revenge. All right, so I'm surprised they don't even give you an item in here. But that's okay, because we have a fog door, and we are so incredibly close. This is the hardest. This is the most annoying one right up here. The swinging pendulums. All right, I think we are close if I remember right, although still being very, very safe. Check this guy out. See this guy over here? Yeah, he's going to be throwing some shit at us, so we don't want to go too close, right? Or no, he's just the loader. Okay. All right, so close, so close. Let's not have this mess up here. I think something... Yep. Okay. And boom. Bonfire. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Everybody gets refreshed, and we now have a place to come back to if we die. We've only died once, though, so far, right? In Sen's Fortress. And that was a bullshit death, too, because it was the camera killing me, basically. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what I think I really might do is do everything that I have to do here, such as Big Hat Logan, I think, and Siegmeyer. And then I'll just continue the playthrough, because this place is just so confusing to try and get on camera. Or maybe I'll just try to do it on stream, where I clean everything up. So if you want to watch that live, just look out for the, the Dark Souls Twitch announcements, which... you can follow my Twitch below in the description. Okay, we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for watching. A pretty successful Sen's Fortress run so far, I'd say, right? Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to support me, remember to like the video, and please consider becoming a patron over on Patreon. The links are in the description below. Thanks, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, my... Oh my gosh, my controller ran out of batteries literally right at the end of the episode. Okay, that works. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to support me, please consider leaving a like and or becoming a patron over on Patreon. I also stream on Twitch if you'd like to catch me live and come say hello. The schedule is below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.